Welcome back to Getting Worked. It is Saturday. What's going on, dude? Doing pretty good. Yeah, doing pretty good. I need to change that real quick. Go and talk again. Hello. Okay, now your little audio bar thingies are working. Yeah. See how I did that? Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, not too bad. Saturday, kind of chill. Just kind of, again, kind of. I think I was doing this last weekend too. I was doing a bit of kind of more of the spring cleaning type stuff. So I'm cleaning out the closets and all the honeydews, you know. Oh yeah, you know. Yep. That was us last. Well, it was like the tail end of the week before it had kind of gotten up into the like mid to upper 80s. And then a cold front came through the next day and it was like raining. Like the Saturday, it was raining and stuff. And then just like a lot of wind. And then like Monday and Tuesday, there was snow. And then it's like, are you freaking kidding me here? It's like April. I'm like, did somebody not tell this is like it's springtime now? We're all like done with just all the buttons. Yes, that one. Yes. Someone's, whoever's running like the weather console, their cat got a hold of the keyboard. Yep. As controls the weather. Yeah, no, good grief. Hi. Well, at least we're not trying to install Diablo. We're not trying to install Diablo or like some other crazy stuff. Sure. Yeah, it'll be a good test run. Because then, yeah. There's another game I think might be interesting. Is it's called Hellpoint. It's on Steam. And you can I think it came out like a couple years ago. So it's relatively new. And I think it was actually what I heard. I was watching a stream on it. I had it going in the background. And they were talking about how it came out a couple years ago. It was really buggy when it first came out. And so it kind of lost some momentum, but then they fixed all the bugs. And it's pretty cool because it's kind of like a Dark Souls game, like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, or Elden Ring, or whatever, but in space. So, and then you can do there's a co-op, there's some co-op capability to it. So, because they were basically playing as a two-person team, kind of running through a bunch of different stuff, and so, yeah. Okay, I was wondering because I saw Yeah, we're just gonna chat it up. No big deal. Um, as things. Oh, that's way too scary. You ain't running like that church OS. The can't hear Ian. Oh wait. Oh, I know why. Thank you, and righteous. Hold up. I know why. I know why that is. Give me once. We're gonna switch. Actually, yeah, we're gonna switch over to the split real quick. And then we should be able to hear Ian now. Are you playing around? Dude, you jackass.
Yeah, no, I'm messing with you.
Okay, I'm like, you jackass. There's one thing for
Right,
them not to be able to
on,
hear
man?
you. It's a whole nother thing for me not to be able to hear you. So, okay, so I moved you there, which means now if we go back to this, they should be able to hear you again.
Hello?
Should be able to.
Oi, to the bang.
Wait a minute. No. Why is that not showing up?
Little diddly.
Yeah, that's working. But why unhide all? Okay, screw it. I know what I'm going to do.
What's happening, Captain?
It's so funny that I can hear you.
You can hear me just fine?
Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense, too.
Yeah, but I was going to say, because you're hearing me outside of stream.
Yep. Let me copy that. And then I go.
Now? I'm going to just talk randomly just to see where, it kind of comes through. We got time because the other machine has decided it is going to take its sweet time to reboot. It's just restarting.
That's weird. That's just bizarre. Okay, try it now again. Try talking.
All right. Hey, yeah. Can you hear me?
All right. Can you hear him in righteous? He's like, I don't know. He's not talking. He's not saying anything. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, hang on. Let me turn
power hungry.
All right, let's see. I just turned it on. Let's see if I can hear.
This should be able to hear you now.
I can hear me.
Yeah.
I hear me on stream. So.
It's bizarre that it didn't work. It's one of those ones where it's like, okay, fine. I'll just add the source again, but it's in a group that's in all the scenes. So why did it not want to play nice?
You know how it goes. Have you rebooted the machine lately?
No.
Like in the last 5 minutes? No?
Yeah, okay, exactly. Exactly.
That's how that goes. Well, good news. During that time, my machine was able to reboot.
Hey, hold up.
There is that.
Weird again. Hold tight. Everyone just hold tight. We're doing some on-the-fly troubleshooting. You know how that goes. Oh. An input or an output? The world may never know.
On a side note, I have noticed my camera is blipping oddly again.
Yeah, it was weird. It didn't do it in the last stream.
Mm-mm.
And then it all of a sudden decided that it just wanted to start doing that.
It was that time.
Weird. Very, very odd. Let me set you up so you All right, about. Yeah, that should be good.
Maybe it's
All
just time to
right.
get a new
Okay.
camera. Need to get a new camera.
Possibly.
I don't think that's what it. I don't think it's the camera because it actually works fine for Zoom
So,
and every other.
well, that okay. So, looking at you straight in video, it's fine, and it's just OBS deciding to be
Just wanted to mess with it.
dumb. Stay on that. That. Now that's one thing. Okay.
On a side note, it's giving me time to
Restart the
reboot,
machine.
and
Yeah.
now I'm
Actually get in and
back.
get on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you're up. Let me switch us over to the split and see if your audio persists.
All right.
Actually, let me do something first.
Just putting my normal buffs on while you do.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll have to redo mine too. Sure they've dropped all the heck. Yeah, they have. Okay, now let me change this over to the split and see if your audio stays the way it's supposed to.
All
OBS,
right.
fix your OBS. By God.
All right,
Okay,
I'm
it
going
stayed.
to invite you as well.
Stayed. Yay.
Nice. We'll hit
Okay.
invite.
Now I can do all my 15 zillion buffs that.
Yeah. Yeah, we lost the main buffs, but oh well. It should be
Oh,
fine
yeah, you
long
lost
enough for us.
your Celestius buffs, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hey, hold up, I can
It'll
give
be
you
fine.
some.
It'll be fine once I get back in it. We're gonna have to go back to turn in everything in 4 kills. 4 kills.
Okay. Well, at least it give you a little something to do something there.
Yeah. Because I've got the
Yes,
ones that I
this-
have, my normal ones.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. You're good to
Do
go.
these real quick. Yeah. Shouldn't take long.
Nah.
Just 4 of them.
Okay.
This is another one of those with the long range.
Yeah.
Large aggro range.
Well, I pulled it. So
Oh, did you?
I
Okay.
figured your pull's probably down. So
It was.
yeah. It's one good thing about playing the same class. You can kind of see stuff like that, and then
Yeah.
this guy aggroed on us, but we'll have this
Yeah.
guy down, and then very nice of you.
Yep. Thanks for not
Keeping
even having
things-
to waste my pull.
Nice and efficient for us.
Yep.
Everyone line up in a nice orderly manner.
One at a time.
One at a
Like
time.
a Steven Seagal movie.
Exactly. Although I can't say nothing, man. Like, after watching enough Dragon Ball Z, I've got nothing to
dude.
say about anything. Like,
Yeah.
it's
bad.
not even just like one-on-one most of the time. It's like one-on-one with a lot of staring, inner
Yeah.
dialogue, and like a
Yeah.
whole slew of people standing around watching. That technically could fight.
Yeah, anytime. Anytime. You can jump in. No, not now. No. Okay. Well, yeah, at least once we get up to 30, well, 40 something, 42 probably, we can bring my Earth Thurgy,
Oh yeah.
where he can
That'd be
tag
cool.
along if I don't switch over to, Pally.
To the Paladin.
Mm-hmm. Just one lone, and that's the dot that they give you. Like, go kill this one, and just wait for him to pop over and over again. This one demon here. All right. At least we'll have speed with the Thurgy.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see my Bulls got throttled last night? It was bad. I mean, but it was bad. It was one of those. So, I mean, it's the Bucks. The Bucks are the champs. The Bucks are a battle-tested team. This is they playoff hardened, etc., etc. They lost Middleton for the series. He's gone. He's hurt.
I did see the announcement on that.
Yeah, so he's hurt, and I was, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, see, this is going to be a problem.
Do this again, okay?
Because I had a feeling it was going to be a problem because it was one of those, oh my goodness, the Bulls have such an advantage now. Oh, they're. It's like, nah, you just got full attention. The team that was like, okay, we're kind of overlooking the Bulls. You can steal some games as long as they're like, yeah, we're still better, and we're still better. You know, that type of thing.
Right.
As soon as he went down and Bobby Portis got busted in the face and his eye was bleeding in game 2. It's like, yeah, this is not going to go as well as everybody thinks. The Bucks are going to come in ready. I was like, I don't know that we got guys that haven't been in the playoffs before. We're not ready.
Yeah.
And they were not ready. They were very much not ready. Yeah, because I was reading everything as, you know, Twitter, of course, is going, oh, you know, Bulls have this. Oh, my goodness, it's such an advantage. You're going to go 3-1, going back to Milwaukee. All that. I'm like, no. It's like all the Bucks, who are bigger than us, bigger and stronger than us anyhow, just got pissed off too. I'm like, yeah, it was bad. Really, really bad. Yeah, I think they were down they were down somewhere in the neighborhood of 70 to 48 or 9 at halftime.
Oh, gotcha.
It was rough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, especially just you guys still don't have everybody back. Biggest thing, again, and we talked about this before, I think probably the biggest issues is it's not just the injuries, it's the way it was staggered throughout the season.
Yeah.
And you can never really get that full complement of like your best 5 out there at any given time and like really establish a solid second unit, and just it just never really pieced together because before you know it, somebody was out.
yeah. And so Lonzo is going to be, he's done for the year. He was done for the year about a month ago. So he's out. But our team wasn't built to win a title this year. The worst possible matchup we could have had in the first round are the Bucks. Easily the worst matchup we could have had. Because yes, they're a veteran. They're a team that they've been there plenty of times, and they're huge. Like, everybody's big. Their best player, he just happens to be kind of tall.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing if their guard was like their best player. It's not. It's, what is our weakness? Yeah, let's put the best player on the planet basically there then.
Pretty much.
But, yeah.
Yeah, the freak's hard. Although, interestingly enough, kind of on the other side of it, though, I didn't watch it, but I watched a review on how Boston's been handling the Nets, especially Durant, how they've just been really just saying, like, all right, look, we're not going to let you beat us.
Yeah.
And how they've been able to really take advantage of them. And kind of to a similar thing, not even necessarily because of size, just more because the majority of their guys are stronger than him.
Sure.
And they're able to kind of take advantage of the fact that, yeah, he's tall, yeah, he's skills. I mean, he can pretty much score from anywhere, but he's also relatively weak for someone who's over 7 feet tall.
Right. And they've got guys that match up
with
with him. not the talent of him, but I mean, Jason Tatum's about the same size, about the same. You know what I mean? That type of a guy.
Yep.
And
heck,
honestly,
I even think Smart is bigger than. Like, I think Smart's stronger.
What'd you say?
I said I think Marcus Smart is stronger.
Oh yeah, he is. He is easily. I would make Kyrie beat us. I would absolutely make Kyrie beat us.
Oh sure.
I don't believe in that dude to cross the street by himself. It's not talent. I'm not saying he's a bum. He's a good player. He's not. He's got the talent. It's all in the headspace.
Exactly. Yeah, he doesn't have the mental fortitude. Really, he's not even the Kyrie from old anymore. No. He's just all twisted up in his head.
Space in that head.
Yeah.
Then you bring more crazy with you. Why would you ever trade for Ben Simmons too?
Oh, I know.
I feel it is a part of me that feels bad for Durant. Like, I don't know what you did in a past life, but
you left the Warriors.
You asked for this.
I mean,
I'm not so sure that it's not the fact that it's almost as if he's having to pay for this because he joined the Warriors. He couldn't win it on his own by himself.
Possibly.
It's sort of like, okay, this is what you get. You got piles of crazy now. You went for one of the more stable people in the game.
Like stable teams. I mean, really.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
The only thing he could have done really to go east, his best bet, again, not assuming like, I mean, just not necessarily worrying about all the pieces that would have had to gotten moved to move him there, but just as far as like a unit goes out east, his best bet would have been Toronto. They're solid. They've got a good coach under them. They've got a good mix of talent underneath of him. He could have been the guy.
Especially at the time.
You know, honestly, like even now, right now, and if they could have still gotten Scotty Barnes, holy crap. I mean, now again, they would have had to have unloaded a lot of pieces to make that work, unfortunately. But at least it would have been a solid environment.
He was a free agent, so he could have. It all depends on the money that was available. And honestly, they probably had it. They probably had money available because they didn't sign Kawhi. Wasn't that the same offseason?
I believe so.
I'm trying to think, but it seems like if it wasn't, it was a year apart. It was that type of thing where they still would have had that money. Because remember, he was hurt the year that it was the same offseason because it was the same season he went to, remember he got hurt in the finals.
Right.
And he didn't play the next year.
Right.
And Kawhi was a free agent.
Which is pretty much the same for anyone not named Draymond Green. That. As far as like who actually played.
I don't know what he was thinking, dude. You should have
that star. Out of that like star, like the starting group, the kind of the quote unquote stars out of the team, like Curry would come in and out. Clay was out.
He was out.
Because his dumbass came back when he shouldn't have.
No. That was the second. He did that the year after that. He was going to be out that year, period.
But I'm talking about when like that game, like what really jacked him up was that game where he got hurt and he went to the locker room, and I get it, but like everybody was all banged up. You guys just weren't going to make it happen. And he comes back. It's like part of me wants to say I can't fault you for it, but it's like looking at it logically, like he jacked himself up even more by coming back and then getting like hurt again. And then it was like, it was just all just a comedy of errors at that point on. And he should have just stayed in that locker room and just called it.
The thing I really hate to say, that shouldn't have been his call. And it's hard to say that. It's hard to say that.
I know what you're saying.
You need to have somebody.
You got to protect players from themselves.
From themselves, absolutely. You got to. but it's hard when you've been through the fights.
Oh,
to
dude,
look across and go, no.
But I agree. Like literally, I mean, when I got my knee completely jacked up, especially since it was a dirty play that did it, dude, if they could have just wrapped me up with like some freaking popsicle sticks and some duct tape, my butt would have been dragging my lame leg out there.
I can't use one leg, but it's okay.
I don't care because I had receipts. I had receipts to turn in.
Yeah.
That was not. I get it, but you're right in that way because. Yeah, there should have been somebody kind of there to protect him from himself in that position.
Let
because
him be angry.
Yeah.
Like curse you out, tell you what you know, how terrible, how you've done all this stuff, and you just take it. And in a few months, y'all get over it. You know, y'all have dinner together. Honestly, that it's one of those, and I say a few months because it probably would take. It takes a while.
Oh yeah.
But
then Durant got that high ankle. It was just nothing's
Durant
coming
was
back.
the other one that had the multiple.
Yeah,
because his Achilles, he got his Achilles. His Achilles was hanging on by a thread.
Right.
And he came back too.
Yeah.
Clearly should not have played.
No.
Again, it was like, where's the medical staff for this? What are y'all doing?
Where's the medical staff? And also, I mean, really, Kerr was. Well, wait a minute. Was that Kerr? Was that the time Kerr was out? Wasn't Kerr out for a bit too?
No, not.
It wasn't.
The finals.
Okay, that was the finals. He was there. Yeah, Kerr should have known too. It's not like he was a player. I know he kind of gets it, but he also should understand that, like, dude, you could really seriously like.
You've got to go with your medical. At that point, you listen to your medical staff.
Yeah.
Kerr by himself, not with nobody else in the room, just me and the medical staff. Hey, here's what it is, and they got to be straight up with you. Like, if he goes back out there, could he? The question is this: are you, the difference between hurt and injured? You understand what I say?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The difference between hurt and injured. Everybody's a little hurt. Are you injured? Injured means you shouldn't play. Injured means you can get more. You can do far more damage to whatever is injured.
Hurt's like, okay, fine, and now we're getting near the end of the season. We can get you squared up, rested up. Maybe maybe a minor surgery. Maybe missed like the first month of the season. All right, boom, no problem.
If it's the finals, okay, I can't play you 40 minutes, but I can play you 20, 25.
Sure, sure.
You can grin and bear it. For
when that one game Clay came back, he wasn't even out there that long. I mean, no, he was. It really
practice.
just.
In the warm-ups.
Yeah.
And you know a guy when he's hiding it. You know how to hide an injury. You don't make sure that you don't make eye contact with the coach. Layup lines. You do
you just kind of do your thing.
Try to hang out in the background a little bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just shaking it loose. Yeah,
try to seem real normal.
Yep.
So normal that it's like the drunk person that's trying to look like they're not drunk.
Yeah, maintain.
All good. All good.
I'll pull this guy over here. Okay. I was anyway. There we go.
Back away.
There you go.
Keep that coming.
And +1 because
always.
Gotta have that +1. Or +2 because why not?
Yeah. He was there.
Yeah.
This dude stopped turning around.
The fool was talking trash about the Bulls, man.
Huh?
That fool was talking trash about the Bulls, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't gas
down here. But yeah, that's speaking of them. That they're. I hate to say they're my team, so I hate to say they're over their head, but they're over their head. I mean, that's what it will. I am very interested to see. This is the experience, unfortunately, that has to take place.
Sure. This is going to help them
long term.
Long term.
The butt whipping that is necessary to experience, to say you've had experience. You know, so Pat Will getting blocked up under the rim by that person from Duke. Little punk ass. Anyhow, that dude from Duke. I won't say his name, but his you're 6, 8, 9, 10. You're right up under the basket. Come on, man. You just Patrick Williams. You should have put his little self through the basket. I don't care if you get an offensive foul. You throw a nice little elbow to his top lip or jaw or groin. Really, I don't care. Just make sure the elbow connects. And you never get blocked. He gets the ball. He's tentative. You can see him like, I'm undecided. Why are you undecided? You're under the rim. You're 6, 8, 9. Figure it out. But that's the type of stuff that's going to be necessary that's the experience.
Well, and there's a kind of getting back to kind of that experience and kind of getting back to why Popovich is like probably one of the, you know, all-time coaches, period. You know, he had a
experience.
He has a saying kind of on a plaque that he keeps in his office all the time, and it's in Latin. It says "Proferit abdora dolic hic tibi proderit olim," and what it translates to is "Be patient and tough. Someday this pain will be useful to you."
Yeah,
and it's just, you know, it's just, and you think about, again, one of those coaches who's had teams in and out of the playoffs. How many years have
more
gotten
in? Far more
gotten,
in. Was it 20,
I mean, gotten
20 years straight.
Gotten, you know, completely swept in the first round, to going deep, to taking it to the finals, to winning it.
I mean, runner, to being yeah.
He's been through all the iterations, you know, and so I think that's a big piece of it too. He's just like, you know what, this is all. It's all data. It's all experience. It's all we're just gonna we're gonna take it. We're gonna use it. You know.
And that's so you can really see that's what it is too.
Yeah.
This is Zach LaVine's not healthy. You can clearly tell. LaVine has missed more layups.
Yeah. No, he's not himself. He's not even close
he can't
to himself.
lift.
Yeah.
And for a guy that's a slasher and drives and is going to jump over somebody, and a shooter. I mean, he can shoot threes, but he's not his best just hanging out. He's not a jump shooter. He's not that kind of shooter. He's one of those rhythm shooters. He gets in a rhythm and he can hit anything. Here we go.
Well, also for someone like him, you know, the fact is why he's dangerous is because he's someone that's got to keep the defense honest wherever he is on the floor. And because a big part of that is because he's so dangerous as a finisher.
Don't let him drive.
You know, But then it's like, oh, wait a minute, he's going to drop a 3 on you. If you're not going to give him the drive, then he's going to drop a 3 on you, or a pretty steady jump shot, whatever it is. And I'm sure, I mean, even if he can halfway shoot, I mean, if you got no lift, that's going to even impact your jump shot too. So
it's tell his knees just not.
Yeah.
It's not always there.
But there's that. But like, okay, you can't get this guy can't get around me like he normally could. But I mean, it just shuts down so much because you don't have that tool set.
Well, and again, even if he gets by you,
what's he gonna?
The perimeter guys can't guard LaVine. That they cannot. And that's no disrespect to True Holiday. He can stay with them, but he has to worry about DeRozan. So he's kind of locked up over there.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Please.
No.
I would enjoy the day,
especially with Middleton out too. But I'm not even saying he can necessarily even handle LaVine too.
But
he's probably their best bet right now out of their lineup. Yeah. They're more of an offensive perimeter team. Like you got Holiday, you got a decent size inside.
Gamble, though, because I don't have to worry about him getting by me. I've got at least 2 7-footers standing behind me.
Yeah.
One's super athletic, and one's just big. But
and they can, like I said, they can gamble. It's kind of like the Jazz defense. They don't have anybody that's a true to form. Like they have that one guy O'Neal with an E at the end. Who's a pretty solid defender. Outside of that, it's not like they're just riddled with like solid perimeter defenders, but they got Gobert inside.
Run out there, full speed.
He makes mediocre perimeter defenders into solid perimeter defenders. You know,
all pros the wrong one. What's all NBA defenders then? Because
I mean, they're going to be at least competent, but it's kind of a similar thing. They're more built around perimeter offensive players as opposed to two ways or like true to form defensive players, and so they end up having to rely on that interior defense to bail them out. And it's the Bucks are similar in that way.
Yeah. Speaking of the Jazz, have you kept up with anything with them?
I haven't been able to I've been able to keep up with like what I've seen come through like my news feeds and YouTube and stuff like that. I haven't really heard much
it's
about
a team
them.
I've never paid any attention to. I mean, I've never paid attention to the Jazz. They're just
Sure.
Back in the 90s, I didn't pay attention to the Jazz, and they were in the finals. So it was like I paid attention long enough to remember which team the Bulls were going to win the championship against. So that's how much I know about the Jazz. But in a serious way, I don't know. There is something going on. I keep seeing talk about them breaking everybody up, them breaking their whole team up.
I wouldn't be surprised. They already moved.
They're trading. Were they always out here? Grove Mills?
At that tree, yeah, but we don't normally go out by that tree.
Okay.
We're kind of a little bit further east than we normally are.
Gotcha.
So they already moved Joe Ingles to Portland, and he was there. They had like two guys playing small forward and power forward were pretty much interchangeable. They were almost like Bogdanovich and Ingles, and they're both kind of like a Peja Stojakovic type player. Gotcha. Maybe a little bit better all around, but like their main thing was just being those kind of, the definite 3-point threat. And then because of that, they could be able to make some moves inside that they wouldn't necessarily be able to normally because of their size and athleticism.
Right.
But because like the defender, you can't play off them. You can't play back off them because then they'll just kill you. They'll just kill you from the three, which then allows him to get around. They picked up Conley as the point guard, but then they got rid of
there a little bit.
But then they got rid of Ingles. They still have Spida. They still have Gobert.
Well, that's the talk. It's Spida and Gobert. There's an issue.
Maybe it ends with the press starts talking about issues. I just start to kind of glaze over. What I will say is that they almost kind of need to break it all up because as they're constituted, they're about as good as they're going to get, and they just can't get it done.
Right.
So
you've hit your high mark.
Pretty much. So without some major changes, they're not really going to get anywhere.
No.
They're going to kind of halfway get there and then done, Right. And they're not, without breaking up, probably, I would say, Gobert and Spida probably have their biggest contracts, I would expect. And with that, you got to do something because you can't really make any major moves to improve anything until you move one of them.
Right.
And so I'm not totally surprised. I mean, and again, there may be some problems with them, between them. Fair enough. I just always kind of see it and it's like, okay, well, you guys the media tries to call us that crap anyway, but just functionally within the way the team's constituted, they'd have to do something anyway, regardless, problem or no problems.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So it almost kind of doesn't matter.
I would say it's the media, except the media, you'll have a story and it comes out and it's the hot button topic for 24 hours, a season,
sure,
that type of thing. But then this new season, we got to come up with something new. You know what I mean? Is since nothing kind of came of that, we may occasionally kind of come back to it, but not. You're kind of done with that storyline,
right?
Unless there's a little more substance to it, where if people keep harping
Fair
on
enough.
it, it's one of those. There's somebody, the sources within the team are going, no.
Well, and especially something like that too, because I can also see it with Save the Jazz, because it's not like they are like a hot team anyway. So if there's going to be some kind of, especially continual talk around that, then I could see where there might be a little bit more validity to it, But again, I also kind of gets where it's like, okay, dude, sorry, man. I hate to tell you, but this kind of runs with the territory of you making millions of dollars to play basketball. I don't give a rat's ass about your feelings. Yeah. If you're both, it's like if you're pros on the court and you can get it done, then good. If you can't, then it's a situation where
we have a different issue.
Do we need to do something, or do we just need to I don't know, figure out how to get you to just suck it up, that kind of thing. But
you don't have to be buddies.
But
I'm sure
functionally,
Jordan and Pippen didn't probably go out and party with Dennis Rodman.
Did just Jordan and Pippen even go out and party with each other?
Party with each other. Party with each other.
But you see what I mean? It kind of gets down to where it's like that, but at the same time, if you guys aren't really able to get it done on the court, then I mean, why pretend and why keep it going? And if we really can't do anything with anybody because of you two being together, just financially for the team,
I think they would be insane to get rid of Mitchell. I think they would be insane to get rid of Mitchell.
Yeah,
they're not exactly a destination as it is. So it's not not one of those. Oh, hey, we'll sign some. The Lakers. Okay, trade.
No, see the thing is that I think that Gobert makes more sense as a piece to move.
Yeah,
like he's more marketable that way as opposed to a come play with Gobert.
No, yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's just it's like it's like especially like a play, like basically, because then what you're talking about is you're talking more to the team than you're kind of marketing the team to a player. It's a different dynamic altogether. So I think Gobert's the right piece to try and move. If the Bulls can get freaking Gobert,
oh dude, I'd love that.
Dude,
I'm all for that. I'm all for it. Now,
again, we talked about that whole thing.
100% off. I'm as all for it as in the player. I get a little dicey as in what the Jazz would act like he is.
Sure.
Would want. I wouldn't trade Patrick Williams for him. I wouldn't.
No. I would take a look at it from a standpoint of when's his contract over.
Yeah. Oh, different. Yeah.
And then. Him?
Heck yeah. Oh yeah.
Because then also from them, like the Jazz, it'd be kind of more of a win-win situation, more than likely is what it's sounding like. And like, okay, fine. The Jazz would be like, okay, great, because then we don't have to pick you up again, which then but then we don't have to drop you. So then, we can rework that money, into something else.
Sure.
Which then again speaks to the try to keep Spida, try and keep that in place, so then you can really try and maybe recruit either another free agent or whatever,
I think they would be. I think you have to trade him. I don't think you let him walk. I think you have to trade him, even if it's for a bag of chips. I think if it comes down to, okay, we're just going to let your contract end and we don't want you here anymore, as a small market team, you can't just let assets walk out the door for nothing.
Yeah.
You got to at least get a first round pick. Yeah, if you didn't get it, you got a first round pick. You know what?
Yeah.
Cool.
To save face, if anything else.
If nothing else, sure.
Yeah.
All right. So here, hold up. While we're talking about, you want to go and see? These are just not getting. I don't know if this is the bang for the buck that we should.
I don't think so. I think we should move on up.
It seems like we're getting one bub per run there and back. That seems off.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not going to pick up the next one of these. Let me just finish.
Yeah, it's about a bub
here.
I think it's Ulfwich is our next. I was looking at it earlier.
Yeah, let's try to go there. That's where I was the other day when I was leveling my. I didn't spend any time out in the plains really. I went here and then I went and killed these guys.
Okay, just got to find the quest guy.
I think it was them.
Yeah, there he is.
Is this him?
Well, there's a Guardian Clara has a quest here. Slayer's Guild guy doesn't have a quest for us, though. Let's see what this guy says.
A group of orcs. My dead body. All right, well, that's out. Is that the only one with one? What's this guy over here got?
That's that weapon guy.
Oh, that's it.
He'll just give you some weapons that are your level if you haven't picked up any for some reason.
All right. Speaking of, let's do this while we're here. Let's inventory.
Oh yes. Where's there's a merchant?
Let's say you see one. I was just
poison merchant right here. He should let us sell our crap. Still need to get that dang. Macro. Have you updated your armor since? Have you got like all orange armor?
It's orange right now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yay. I need to put that
my weapon
macro in the actual like Twitch chat thing, so I can just pull it up a lot easier. That's what I did with the assist macro. If you type like, I think it's like exclamation point like assist maker or something like that, it'll give you that assist maker macro. Like it lists it out. I need to put that in. I need to put the sell macro in here.
Yeah,
of course that assumes that. Of course, by the time I remember to do that, Celestius might
pretty much
be
done. Yeah,
so, be gone. Okay, where'd you go?
Oh, sorry, I'm going to the red dot. Did you see the red dot on the map? Turn around.
I see the dot. Now I just need to find the hastener. There he is. Okay. There it goes.
I didn't even do that. I just wandered.
Screw that noise. I'm not playing around with this.
Ooh, these are red and orange.
So where am I? I need to go.
That org fortress is really where you're heading.
Southwest. There it is. Yep. Okay. It's like, first of all, let me figure out what direction I'm running in, and then figure out what direction the spot's in. Not get killed by the trees on the way.
That's always important.
That would be nice.
No, I'm gonna keep that journal. I forgot. We got to go up in smoke at some point.
Oh yeah, you still need to kill that guy, don't you, to get the get his head?
If it gives it to me, it may not give it to me.
Well, that's the other thing too. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I didn't even try. I still have it. I haven't turned it in.
Oh no! I started to, and then I was like, oh wait, no. We're coming back to you. Got it. All right, just doing my rebuffs here real quick.
Oh yeah, brief.
And then already,
20 minutes just isn't as long as
you would think it's a lot longer than it is, but it seems like that 20 minutes is always over. All right.
Yes, sir.
Just want one. Just one.
I'm gonna stay back.
Everybody else.
These OJ should be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay back and just see how bad they hit.
Yeah,
and
that's exactly.
Then drop.
Yeah, that's.
There we go. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's not terrible.
20,
all right. Oh, hold up. Did you train?
Oh, I didn't. I clearly have not trained for a little while. Wait, what level am I? I thought I was 40. I am not. Why did I think I was 40? For some reason, I had 40 in my head. We were probably talking about turning.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, well. Who knows? Who knows what goes on inside of my head? It's probably best no one knows that, actually. Including myself, honestly. My own brain needs to know. You don't need to know that you thought that. You just need to keep that to yourself.
Heal a little bit better. All right, we'll see how this red does.
Drop nothing else seems to be getting better XP from these kills.
Oh, definitely. Okay. Yeah, you're not doing too bad. All right, let me.
Yeah, we might be able to go just pure off.
Oh, wait, we got a damn. Okay, so we got to watch this wolf here.
Note to self: there are wolves in the area.
Yeah. All right, which one's lower? Okay, we'll kill the ogre first.
Okay.
And then we'll take care of this little intruder guy, maybe.
Trying to get his attention. Did I take that off my bar? I think I did. Daggone it.
Catch that. Group heals from the stars helping out. Oh, you're healing too. Oh, wait a minute. What? Yeah. What's happening? Somebody clip this.
You can't even see. No, you can't even see it. I'm hidden completely behind the wolf.
I can see my bar going up.
You can only see sparks coming from the
How many points do you even have in rejuve right now? How many points do you even have in rejuve right now?
Oh, shoot, man. I thought I had taken it off my bar. I was looking like, I don't think I have it on here. And I did. I actually have it in my normal healing place, which is 6. My rejuve is at a whopping 1.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just using the standard ones, the ones
the baseline
that auto level with you. Yeah.
Nah, it works.
It was
the big thing with those. It's just like the variance
I couldn't even find the button for the major one. I was just like,
yeah, the variance will be all over the place, but that's really otherwise. But like,
get 100 of them off, then
yeah, yep.
We gotta back up to the hill, but not all the way up the hill. I think the wolf might come up from behind us.
Yeah, I agree.
The orcs don't seem to come out this far, but we'll maybe hang down here at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. But no, talking about Gobert to the Bulls, I would, he wouldn't be, he'd be really good.
You can't scoff at it.
Playing next to Vooch, it would be.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. It would be. I would give up so little for him. There's no way. That's
the thing is that, and now the big thing too is that he's also, he's not just a defender. He's also, you're not going to get the scoring from him, but you'll basically get everything else that you'd want from a big. He sets good screens. He's got good overall awareness. Isn't a bad passer. No. He's no Jokic, but whatever. But
he knows how to move. He's a ball mover. I think that's the new term.
Right.
Ball mover.
And he's good at, again, he's a good screen setter. He's he's got a good basketball IQ, and, obviously on the defensive side, he's just,
oh yeah.
About as good as it gets right now. But
offensively, you know what? There is something to be said for a guy that you don't draw up any plays and he can still somehow get you 15 to 20.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He didn't draw up a play one for him.
Nope.
But he got tip backs. He's got the little putbacks. Especially considering we got a lot of jump shooters anyhow. He's just in there.
A lot of times what you'll find is it's kind of like the reverse of kind of that outlet pass to the perimeter. He's kind of more of that outlet pass inside when the pressure gets too crazy on the exterior, on the perimeter side, because everyone's playing out there anyway.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you can get a lot of just trash twos, from him,
Yeah, about all I would give up for him. I would go get Kobe White. I would have him pack his bags.
Sure.
And I would take Portland's pick, first rounder. I would package that up. Really twisted my arm. Another first one of ours whenever we can next trade one.
Yeah.
And see where we're at. If they're like, no, we want Patrick Williams, I'm like, it's been good talking with you.
No. Yeah. There's really no reason, because
we'll do some salary cap filler. I don't know who you would have to trade for that, but whatever it is, do that and call it a day. In a perfect world, I want to keep Vooch. I want to basically keep our starting five and then add him. But that's probably unrealistic too. So.
Yeah. I guess the big question is, Vooch really that worth keeping? I knew you'd have to kind of think about that one, because I agree in principle with it, but at the same time I'm kind of like, is Vooch really that worth keeping? You still have to do something. You'd have to figure out something else to help.
It depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking, you have to match salaries to go get Cat from Minnesota. We appreciate you being here. And,
Sure,
and
sure.
I say that's sort of smart alecky with I really wouldn't want to get rid of him then either, but hey,
Right.
For Gobert, nah, I'm okay. I'm not even saying Gobert's not a better player. It's not that. At this point in his career, he's younger, he's bigger, he's stronger, faster. All that stuff can't shoot a lick. Vooch hasn't exactly been great this year.
But that's the trick. It's like if Vooch is like
he's only
Vooch, like all-star Vooch, then hell no. But like right now,
but I can't
and I can
tell.
get like, because the way I see it, like ideally would be great is to be able to have Gobert there as a solid defender, big. You have P-Will as kind of that two-way front court guy. You know, he's not like, I never really call him a big, but he's able to play the power forward spot
He can
just fine.
switch all over the place, basically.
Exactly.
You guard a guard, great. You want to guard a center, also can do that for a little while.
And then find some like more kind of bit, maybe find someone who's a bit more kind of just an all-rounder, or maybe a bit more of an offensive tinge to him, you know?
Yeah.
To be able to kind of help bring some of that front court kind of offensive, you know, capability.
I would really like having Gobert as a 6-man.
I wouldn't even know if I wouldn't say necessarily start him. I wouldn't even necessarily say start him.
Yeah.
But you'd be able to have it to where, especially where it's like, okay, especially, you know, you can really kind of bring him in and really help the right makeup. You could really help make up some points, or just because the other team's not necessarily be able to score as much.
Right.
Unless the perimeter defense is just falling off. But if you have Ball and or Caruso out there forget it. I mean, you just, no one's and then P-Will out there too. I mean, you know, you're not getting anywhere. And again, like we said, with him being able to bolster up the perimeter defensive capabilities of the Jazz right now, then you consider what he'd be able to do with what the Bulls have in the perimeter already. Oh man, I mean, that's a whole nother ball game.
It's a really intriguing, needless to say, proposition. The only catch that I have when people kind of dog Vooch this year, Vooch was he played solid defense, but he was it defensively.
Right. Like, yeah, for a good time. Yeah, especially when you had Ball out, Caruso
and people like,
out,
oh, well, his shot was off. He couldn't shoot. He couldn't do anything offensively. He was wore out. Like, he could not do. Sure. He had to be that guy on defense. He was their only person over about 6'8".
Well, yeah.
And I mean, he's
really the only guy over 6'8" anyway.
Playing next to him at power forward. So his running mate.
Well, how big is? I mean, even best case scenario, that's what he was going to be dealing with.
Well,
even if P-Will was there,
P-Will
he plays bigger than he is.
He plays, he's 6'8", 6'9", but at least he's 6'8" or 6'9" with a really long arms.
Sure.
The guys that were playing next to him, you would have loved to. 6'9" would have been huge compared. You had Javonte Green, and I like Green. Like, he's played as hard as he could play this year.
Right.
He's 6'3". He's a guard.
Yeah.
He's a short
power
guard.
Forward. Yeah.
He's a short guard.
People thought PJ was like ridiculous playing the spots he was playing. Then you got
him rolling.
So a whole nother ball game here.
What is this? Yeah. All right. Do we? Hello, Master Trainer. I just wanted to come here just because I haven't actually had to click on one of these before.
Oh, I do have some realm
that
points.
Got realm points?
I don't know.
I was like,
I don't know if we got it for leveling. I think we probably just got it for leveling past certain stages. That's the only thing I can think of, because we haven't. It wasn't anything that we killed. I can't think of. Yeah, I got some when I
leveled.
Yep.
Just now.
I got 43.75 when I leveled.
Okay. All right.
So it's probably kind of giving you some points relative to where you know. But it's a weird hit there. But like, since they don't have the BGs, they might be giving you some stuff to kind of help mitigate that a little bit. Okay, Okay, I'm not going to get anything off of that. Let me do.
Do we want to port somewhere else and see if there's another? Because she doesn't give you anything else, right? No.
No, but I'm still trying to get my points situated here.
Oh yeah, no worries.
But I agree. I think we'll need to move on.
So I'll tell you what. Let's talk about the realm points for a little bit. Dex parrying, augmented dex. I'm assuming,
and maybe at least a point. Long wind probably wouldn't hurt because I'm still not getting like permasprint yet.
Oh, right.
And it might be enough to kind of edge you over there. For you,
what about ignore pain and stuff like that? When do I start?
Well, I would maybe even go more for like mastery of pain, because that's going to help with your offense. Which one of these?
Oh, yeah.
Click on them and they're off. So yeah, this is it increases your chance to deal critical damage.
Okay.
Whereas like I'm probably going to go more with like mastery of healing.
Sure.
To help out with the healing side on the support side of things. Go a couple points into that. Probably another point into Mac. I got like 2 points.
I'm gonna bump my parrying to 1.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't hurt.
Eventually, I'm gonna probably flip over to that.
And then
what is reflex attack.
Wild healing 1, 2.
So I've got my augmented dex is at 2 now. Mastery of pain 3. And master parry 1. And long wind.
Here you go. Can't do that yet. Let me see here.
While you keep doing that, I'm going to go and take a look around and see if I can find the next area that we could. What level are we? 38? 38.
Yeah.
We're at Caesar Ulf. The next thing is Ab Retreat.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's 41. All right, I'll pop down here and see.
Right.
Slayer. Yeah, he doesn't have anything above his head. Is there anything in here? Weapon Master. That guy doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, I don't know. It's like those things just went away once we got to this level.
Let me see something here, because I remember picked up something from the Zabios board. I don't need that one anymore. Choose your weapon. Slayer information 30 to 40. Okay. 30 to 39. Sir Jonas. Salisbury Plains at the Camperant Forest entrance. So it looks like we need to catch. I think I remember this. Like some of those guys are down at the towers, not necessarily at the main towns. So we need to find. Basically, we need to catch a horse to Sal's Plains, and then basically hop off as soon as we cross the wall.
That one tower that's off by itself that in live years ago that you end up fighting near forever.
I think so. But yeah, let's I just gotta find the.
Do we have a horse merchant?
There has to be.
I don't know that it is.
Has to be.
With all the teleporters?
There has to be.
He's like, has to be.
Oh, they put a freaking Slayers Guild guy by the. So there is no horse.
Yeah, I was like, I haven't seen a horse.
Well, so we can either run from here to the wall,
I would do that.
or
Let's do that.
okay, or from. Because I don't think there's any other like
I was
way
like
around this.
Yeah, I don't think there's. I said, I don't think I've seen a horse out here.
Nah,
not even sitting watching people. I was like, I don't think I've seen a horse. We're gonna cut straight through. We're gonna do a little tour here.
Okay.
Cut straight through the forest. We're not following the. And the only downside of that, if I run into something, I've got to fight it, and then I don't have speed.
Like this dryad
thing that I
hit
dodged.
Me. Yeah, I got.
Oh, did it hit you?
I got hit. Right. Yeah.
And as I turned around, I got hit too. So.
Oh, good God! You pulled everything.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
You pulled all the things.
Oh well. I haven't died for a while. There we go.
Run away! Run away!
Yeah, stop looking ahead of me. As I'm like, oh, let me just turn around. Just as I went over a hill.
Come on. There we go. All right. Where's the healer? There he is. Okay. So, my hastener. Got my healer.
Where's the healer?
Right here.
Ran right past him. There it is. It's like I know I've seen him.
Restored. And the buffs guy. Okay. All right. Now we follow the road.
Following the road.
The road is your friend.
Yeah. It's not as fun. In that case, we should probably port to West Downs and then run the road. I think it's a shorter run.
Okay.
Because of how this road bends way out.
Kind of bends around.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Of course, this one's only but so much.
Well, yeah.
It's like it's like 2. What about it being a shorter run?
Across. At least in the field, it's a little more open. I don't have any
see what's coming.
I can see stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, the contrast might be better on your screen, so maybe since it's nighttime, I should follow you. For some reason, this screen does not like nighttime. This computer does not like nighttime in this game.
Seem to be doing okay as far as. Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, this probably is.
It's one of those things that I have to pay way too much attention for a task that shouldn't be this much attention being paid to. I'm like really like locked in. Yeah.
At least get to the road.
Yeah.
And of course, it would be nighttime while we're trying to do this because, you know, why wouldn't it be?
Because if it wasn't, I would cut straight across here too. But, oh well.
We're close enough, I think.
Yeah.
The road just makes us not quite as bad of a bend.
Mm-hmm. Figure I'll sprint as long as I can. Make it a little faster. There it is. Of course, we did all this. Is this the tower? Because I don't see anything. I don't see any little yellow dot.
Well, it's said between the 39.
Camp Forest. It's not
It's at
here,
a
right?
tower, like right past.
Oh, hello. What the heck?
Okay, that's obviously not.
That was new.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is not going to go well. Have I hit it yet? Barely. This is clearly a quest.
You would hope so.
Yeah,
but it's like it's orange to us. So
yeah,
where's
you'd think I'd be able to be past 86 of its health too. Yes, here we are. A little upset about using up my endo now.
Yeah, I'm low on energy. You're low on.
It's not gonna go well.
You need to switch off. That's what we need.
Hey, I was wondering. I didn't think she was gonna get away from me.
So that Joker pretty much just trolled our ass. What I'm thinking. Because he said, unless it's the other tower, because technically it's near the zone.
I was
just
wondering,
not where
is there one in Camp Forest? Because it's in Camp Forest, right?
It's so.
Well, we may be talking about two different things.
Yeah. So, okay, Slayer information. So 30 to 39, Sir Jonas, Salisbury Plains, Camperenton Forest entrance. So it says it's in Sal's Plains, but it's near the entrance. So it's just that it may not be near the tower. He may be somewhere else around here. But yeah, it's Sal's Plains at the entrance.
Or far away we can see the
big ass troll.
Huh?
I don't know if it's something where we might even see a dot for it. I don't know.
That's what I was wondering. Like, can you not see the dots?
Right.
Without being in the town. You know what I mean?
That, or again, I don't know. It might be somewhere we have to talk to him first before we even. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's a dot thing.
Yeah, we'll figure out.
Apparently, it's not.
It's not a here thing, that's for sure.
No, it ain't.
Let's can we go to Camp Station? Maybe let me port to Camp Station if that's a thing. Let me finish my buffs, then I'm gonna attempt to port to Camp Station.
Okay. Isn't the one trying to send me over to find some punk ass Jonas brother anyway? And like, seriously, like, I don't even like their music. I don't know why you're trying to. I don't want to talk to them fools. I don't like them. I don't know them. I don't know their mama. I don't know anything about them. Don't want to know nothing about them. I don't like them. Next thing you know, you come over here, tell me I gotta go over near the forest entrance. I go to the forest entrance. I'm supposed to go to the tower. The towers normally have a bunch of guards, people, and like the plate mail, like this guy, people I'm supposed to be talking to. Oh hell no, no! You put some like mini boss up in the tower, cause y'all twisted, y'all twisted in the head. Y'all got problems.
We're gonna have to walk. Can't port. Now it's sort of like a thing. I kind of want to just know now.
If what's a camp station?
Level, but this part of me just wants to know. Like, once I get to Camp Station, why would it port me here? Because that's been sort of the way it's worked up until now. Why would it take? Yeah, it doesn't feel like this is the correct thing.
those level things, it's just a suggestion. It's just,
yeah. But up until now, it's been basically you port to the next one, the next town that gives you the quest.
Yeah.
All right, well, we will see. We will see.
It looks, at least with Long Wind 1 and my Endo chant running, I have perma-sprint.
I do not.
It went down a decent amount at first, but...
Yeah, I'm at 86.
Weird. Did you also, do you also have your other Endo buff going? Did you not get Long Wind?
I was looking to see. I was like, wait a second. Did I? Yeah, I did.
Okay.
What other one is there? Is there just one? I thought it was just one.
It's just that one. I mean, you can get multiple points in it, but I don't even think you necessarily need to.
It's this one, right? You can't see.
So it's Saint's Vigor for me. You get it at level 2 in enchantment. It's the
Saint Persistence by 32.
Maybe no. So there's Saint's Persistence is a group buff. It makes the actions take 20% less endurance. I don't know if that plays into your sprint or not. This is one of the ones I always cast.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
And then you have Saint's Vigor, which is at level 2, which regenerate 2 extra endurance. So that's those are separate spells.
Is this a separate spell?
Yeah. Because again, the one helps you regen your Endo. The other one makes at least your battle actions take less endurance.
Here we go. Well, yeah, I haven't been using it, so let's see how that does. Yep, there we are.
There we go. Now we can at least move around somewhat. Yep. At least kind of as fast as other games allow you to move. Oh, good God!
What's with things being on fire? I don't think this is the right area.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
We are not.
We are not even remotely close to Kansas. This is not normal.
I believe not Camp normal. Station is normally on fire.
Well, this isn't quite.
Not even it.
Well, we have. Yeah, I mean that's part of it, and then you have the
actual castle.
Yeah, the Lathantis. Yeah, this place.
Which is also on fire.
Oh, good Lord. Okay.
Will I die instantly? Well, no.
Do you even take any damage at all?
No. Oddly enough, no.
Oh, but good Lord.
Oh, no.
Oh, the fire won't kill you. That's you don't have to worry about that.
God.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Question.
Shadowy
figure. Well, that's definitely not normal.
None of this is normal. And it's so funny because you walk up into and then the fire then pops in.
Oh, yeah.
Like the draw distance on the building is longer than the... Oh, and this guy is still following me. Oh, yeah. And you know what? Okay. I'm going to let this fool kill me. He is doing the Monty Python coconut. This fool has a jester hat, and
you gotta run all the way back. I need to see if I can meet you at some point.
Oh my God! Okay, let's see if this guy will keep following me. I'm just gonna follow the road. Thank God I found perma sprint.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not even gonna try to get buffs. I'm just gonna try to get to you so that I can see it. We can have it on stream a little bit.
He is still doing. He is. He is literally doing. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, yeah, I'm just running around the road. We'll meet each other.
I'm gonna run to meet you.
Yeah,
we're not far from each other.
No. He's still coming. Austin. Hand of something. I can't read it too much, otherwise he gets too close, and I'm not going to let him get too close.
Hand of the king. Hand of the king.
That's hand of something. He's hand of something else. It's the hand of S. I was like, wait a minute, hand of Satan?
Shite. Yes, it is hand of Satan.
Oh, well, there we go. Oh, there yeah,
there is the hand of Satan.
He is not even thinking about anybody else but me. Look at all these. Have you considered these walking trees? Have you thought about maybe
nobody?
You know, dude is straight up doing the Monty on me. This is just insane.
Don't run off the. Oh Lord, you got all kinds of. Keep going. Run, forest.
Okay. Nah. Yep. I'm running from the forest. Is what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm
literally.
What's the chances of these guards like being of any assistance at all?
I sort of want to know.
Well, at least I am.
Yeah, we don't want any part of this.
At least I am.
Time to port. Oh, you should port. That would be amazing if he could somehow come across.
Oh God!
To see how long he chases you.
Oh good God! Okay.
You might have been out of range. I don't see him anymore. I see these jokers. Shoot, I got out of range of them. Yeah, he may have gone back.
Okay, now I gotta find another. I clicked the first thing I could click on, which was Dartmoor, and that might not have been the right place.
The worst. You went even worse.
No, I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Off-Witch and see if he
must have teleported back because I don't see him at all.
Probably did.
Yeah,
punk ass didn't want none of this. He didn't want none of my running away bravely.
Yeah. I was just walking. I didn't know. Oh, you still want to? I didn't know. See what had happened.
See, that's bad enough. One, you light a place on fire. Two, load up a bunch of damn purples up in there. Three, make his ass do a Monty. The Monty emote all the way with sword in hand, just in a jester hat.
Yeah.
20-foot half ogre. Y'all twisted. Y'all got some things to work out. Y'all need therapy. That's it. I got it. Look,
yeah, we'll definitely need to clip that. Gonna drive the man to drink.
Shit, like I needed much help.
It was a short trip.
It was a short trip, but y'all drove me there.
You had to get the car. I'm pretty sure you did not need to get the car for this trip.
I was about to run from Camp Station to Off-Witch. That's about what it was. Good grief.
All right, well,
none of that went as planned.
No, not whatsoever. So I want to know what tower they're talking about now.
Well, I don't think it didn't say tower. We want basically what it was is we know that they were like I remember, I can't remember exactly where, but there was one place where we did. I think I was actually on Hibland. We had to go. It wasn't at the main town. We had to run to a place. It happened to be a tower that had the guy that was listed in the journal. The journal itself doesn't specifically say tower. So he's somewhere near that entrance. I just don't know where exactly.
Camp Forest entrance.
Camp Forest entrance.
Sir Jonas.
Yeah.
Would it be the other entrance, like the marsh? That wouldn't make sense.
Well, no, because it has to be in Salisbury Plains.
Oh. I mean, we can just wander up this road and stay on it this time. I'll tell you what. I'm already on the run.
Okay.
I'll run.
Yeah.
I'll make the run.
So I'm kind of in the middle of some. See, what should let me search my... Oh, there it goes. That's what I was looking for.
Could have probably just leveled up by now. If we just been killing stuff.
Probably. See, here's the song. Y'all fools. Like, this is straight up to the devs of this damn shard. See? Punk ass random towers and fire and freaking
It started
mobs
running to the one tower that we've been at 1,000,000 times on live.
Oh yeah.
In the plains, only
So
to
I figured,
find...
okay, if you're gonna have a guy that's gonna give you some quests at the entrance,
yeah,
between the two zones,
at the entrance.
Seriously? Man, y'all lucky I made it my way to the liquor store the other day. That's all I'm gonna say right now, because otherwise I'd just be like, screw this damn shard.
Yeah. Hey, would you look at this?
Oh, you found him?
Sir Jonas.
Oh, dear.
I'm turning to let you see how far away we were.
I see it. I can see it. I can see it just fine.
Kill forest bears. Where did this dude come from? Fine. This ruthless bandit. I don't know how long he chased me.
Oh, good God.
But it must have been a while.
All right. Let me make sure. Okay. So I still have. Well, let me just recast all my stuff just to make sure. Yeah.
Yeah, fortunately, I can get my hastener right here. Maybe.
Go. Yep. Okay. I'm making my way to you.
Yeah, no worries. Took time.
Oh, now I got
to run back through. Okay, so the forest bears, is that what I'm supposed to be killing? I'm supposed to be killing something. Bears and spiders.
Okay. These gives you some dots to work off of, right?
Yeah, sort of. But getting two said dots are a little dicey.
Okay. So I can't. Okay, I can see you now.
Oh, they're friendly. Oh, okay.
All right.
So I don't need to dodge them. I just need to dodge
a wrench.
Yeah, or the ball, whichever.
Or the ball. Yeah.
Now I just need to dodge the panthers, for lack of a better term. All right, so here's a forest spider. I more so just want to know that I'm in the right spot. Like, am I getting credit for this? No other craziness. Okay. So I get credit for it.
Okay, hold up, because I'm not.
Yep, no worries.
I mean, oh wait a minute, why didn't I? Oh, because I already had the effect going and I killed it. Daggone it.
Oh.
It's the only thing about that, the endo regen one. It's nice because you don't, as long as you don't die, you don't have to redo it. But
keep redoing it.
You don't have to redo it, so
you hit the button anyhow.
You end up hitting the button anyhow. Okay, so so it would have been better if we'd have just kept on going through the forest route.
Yeah.
Okay.
To run flat into it.
There we go. All right, now I can talk to this guy. Forest Menace. I got one thing from that guy.
That's it.
Oh, okay. It includes both. All right. Now I can make my way back over to you. Oh, I see. Okay. I see the dot.
All right, let's see. Well, you oh crap! I forget how far their aggro range is. I was turning to walk back towards you.
That's okay.
You might
very
get
close
by the time you get here.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay. Yep.
1. Nice.
1 to 10.
Fortunately, these we should be able to run through at our level pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But I don't know that we're going to get a ton of... We'll see.
Yeah, let's see what the turn-ins are for.
Mm-hmm.
How they look. But given the numbers, again, I think he was like... I can't remember what it was.
What if this is another one of those things that you and I are in a group and we maybe shouldn't be? There's a lot of that in this server.
Max group size 5.
Oh. Well.
So for this kill quest, so we should be good.
I mean, like, do you get extra experience if you're not? I don't know.
I think for the most part, you're supposed to get, in as long as you're around the same level.
Okay.
Like duos are supposed to be kind of the way to go, as far as leveling is concerned. At least at the offset. I don't know if they've changed anything.
Oh yeah, one thing I do want to say, we are on Celestius, by the way. I don't think I put that in the... No, I took it out. Let me add that real quick while we are... Here, I'll stick to you real quick.
Yep.
Theoretically. There we go.
Does it matter which ones? As far as like spiders or bears?
No,
tigers,
I don't think so.
Oh my.
It
Nice.
looks like it says either one.
Either one. Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes it nice.
Yep. 10 of 10.
7. I just need 3 more.
Yeah.
Then
We should walk back toward the...
Yeah.
Work our way back. Eight for you.
Yeah. So 9. Gotta work our way down the hill. There he is.
We have a volunteer.
Yep. Guess we can actually go up over the hill to the east. So that's kind of where. Yep, there's 10. That way we can
hit the road
this way. No, you're going the wrong direction.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you need to go east.
Oh, hang on. I have a friend.
Yeah.
All right, I'll stick to you.
Yeah. And okay, gonna start sprinting. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oops. There we go.
Yep. Okay, so I'm at 3 bubs in almost, 3.1.
Yeah,
so we'll see how much this gives us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to what it said on the turn in. And I don't know if that's like necessarily representative of what you're going to get.
I'll be honest with you.
We shall see.
Yep. 2.
So it's 2.
I guess it's better than nothing, but
yeah, I don't know what else we can do right now. I think the problem,
honestly, if we just ran through these, let me see how fast if we just stayed here, killed these really fast, how much XP
does it give us?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Probably. See, I think the problem is for us right now, we're kind of I think we're in a weird level.
We're in between.
Yeah, we're on the high end of the tier.
Yeah.
And so we need to get high enough so we can actually get a quest on the lower end of a tier, and that's when the big bucks start rolling.
And that's when yeah. Okay. So, but I don't know. I've gotten what 0.3 so far. I don't know. Yeah. All right. So
I think since they're all right here, I mean, if anything else, we can get to where we can get relatively close to where a turn in actually does something for us. If these will get us there relatively quickly. Oh, wait a minute. You're almost dead. Hold up.
All right.
Oh, good God.
Right. It's not all right. All right. Well, come on.
Yeah, and the problem with these are those guys that they also do the poison.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I was trying to get I tried to heal you. Oh, well.
So, yeah.
Got that. Hit the hastener.
At least we are in the vicinity.
Yeah, true. Okay, why can't I get the bus for this dude?
You might have to wait till kind of the combat thing wears off. Make sure.
All right.
Hold it for a second. Let's get all of our
done the other buffs.
Yeah. So
we could try going through the forest again.
Now remember. Now hold up. Remember when let me think about this for a second. When you got to the point where you run up the hill and then you turned around, you ran into bears.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we ran up like northeast. There's some bears right here.
Forest
I'm
bears.
gonna whack one with the stick and see if they count. Because then if they do,
we just work our way back across.
Then, yeah.
Downside is we have to keep going all the way
back
across,
to the guy. But at least this way we're on the way and we're.
Yeah.
Yep. These count. Oh, I still gotta kill my guy. Die already. So I can't. I don't have this. Since I'm tossing in the points in the healing, I don't kill as fast. Hit that quite as hard. I don't. I got a dull stick, not a pointed stick.
Exactly.
The pointed.
That would seem like that would be a lot more painful, to be honest with you.
What, the dull stick?
A dull stick. If you got stabbed through with a dull stick, I mean, at least a sharp one makes the point. It's like the bludgeoning, you know?
Hold up.
Oh, we got two. Fine.
Yeah.
Come here. Hey, that. Hey, that.
Okay. Seriously?
We need to move.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the only thing. Oh, good lord.
Ooh. Yeah, we definitely need to move. Kill this.
Good God.
You're down. Come on. Holy staff. Holy moly. Well, good news, we're at 9.
10 is we still got to get to...
We have not gotten even up the hill, much less
no.
This is one that just seems kind of dumb, where they have it placed.
Yeah.
Like, it should clearly be a camp.
Yeah, it should just be over at Alfwich.
Station? Alfwich, yeah.
Yeah, just over at Alfwich and just call it good.
Yeah. All right, I'm just going to see how... Can I outrun these guys? I cannot. All right, we're going to get at least across the hill, though.
Outrun a bear. Oh, good God. See that big giant spider?
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, now I do. You were like giant spider. I was like, I saw a spider.
No, giant. Like
wait a minute.
Big granddaddy long leg.
No, that's not a granddaddy long leg. That's a...
It's like...
Anaconda don't want none.
It's only red to us.
Yeah. That should be fine.
Of course, that lady was only orange, and saw how that went.
Beat the crap out of us.
Don't trust a big butt and a smile, man. That's all I got to say.
Oh, seriously, you know?
Oh, good God.
before we move again,
of course,
after this kill, let's read. We need to be full powered before moving.
Yeah.
Just because every move brings 1 or 5. I had a feeling I was going to get more than 1. It's one thing if I get 3 expecting 3. It's another thing when you get 3 expecting 1.
Right.
Excuse me.
All right.
Let me get this one too while I'm at it. Here we go. Everyone can just keep slowly meandering this way. That'd be great.
Yeah, I know. Because the one thing we don't want is Big Red over there to even know we're here.
No part.
Because again, it'd also be one of those fights where it's like, okay, the boss itself may not be so bad, but you know every spider in a 30-mile radius is just gonna come and join the fun.
Heck yeah.
Okay, as is.
And that's assuming it's not one of those bosses that multiply as you're fighting them.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
And spiders are the type of bosses that do that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if nothing else, it's XP, you know?
Oh, heck yeah. I think these are at a higher tier than the bandits anyway, so. Because they're pretty much consistently orange, whereas the bandits are like yellow and orange, so.
Yeah, more yellow than orange.
Right. And you would think it would be the spiders that would put the poison on us.
Would make way more sense. Far more sense.
Oh, well, I'm glad they're not, but...
Yeah. One of the devs are listening to us right now, and they're like, hang on just a second.
Poison added. It's a sad part. I know you can do that. Like,
no, that's
like
what I'm saying.
Right on the fly. Like, you ain't got to even...
No, that's a good idea. That does make more sense.
All right. Finally,
I think we're at
making some headway.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Don't follow me. I was like, why are there more cats showing up? This is not right. It should be less. It looked like a road. I wasn't looking at the map. I was just kind of looking in front of me. I'm like, oh, there's the road. That is not the road. On a positive note, maybe we should just kill some. Well, we'll be close.
Yeah, it'll be real close.
To say, should we kill some more cats here?
But then just get us to where we're like within 2. Yeah, I'm fairly close. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we'll get there. Now we're right there now. Might as well.
Yep. Just kill on the way and then see where he gets us, and then
it may push you over. I'm a little bit behind you.
Okay.
I'm right on that door.
I'm like 0.3.
Yeah, I'm 0.8. So, well, hang on. What am I doing? Some rookie mistakes here.
Oh yeah. Hastener, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Big thing is like when you remember to, that's when you get attacked and lose it.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like, what, seriously?
I would try to see if there's a better run, like a cleaner.
Yeah, if we just kind of make our way up to this ridge and then go over. Yeah, probably right. If anything else, if there's something to fight, it counts towards the quest, and then we're good.
Right.
Oh, maybe. Oh, there we go. Bypass the cats altogether. And
yeah. At least this is a straighter. Appears to be a straighter run. There we are. There's spiders. I'll just do the little fight back my way toward. There you go. Thought I should have another ad. Now, if I start backing up and there's a big spider behind me, let me know.
I will. Right now, so far, it's all just the normal.
Oh, no, there it is.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Yeah, if you're going up that hill, you're fine.
I'm just gonna keep
of course, that's also assuming that we don't know exactly what its like range. Well, that, but also like what its overall kind of pattern and range is.
Fair enough.
More than likely, should stay fairly in place, but I'm thinking all bets are off in terms of certain things being not expecting certain things to be normal.
Yeah.
Go. Oh, okay. I got 39.
Nice.
You should be probably what, about halfway there? So maybe about half above.
0.4.
Yeah, nice.
Seven. 8, 9, 10. There you go. Probably get one more.
Yeah.
We'll start backing our way out of here.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, DA? How's it going there, buddy?
Hey, man, what's up? All right, hang on. Let me get this. I thought I had somebody behind me.
We are right around 39. So not too far off from where we were. Kind of in a weird...
a little dicey.
Well, yeah, it was kind of on the tail end of the tier, so it's a bit weird. the XP is not quite as good at that point, but just getting ready to cross over that threshold. Yeah.
How's your weekend treating you, man? You got all kind of blue and red stuff just all around you.
Yeah, that's that hot spell. It's a group hot.
Gotcha.
Try and cast it when I can. Help kind of. Free heals are free heals.
Absolutely. Oh, hey, I dinged. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll stop right here and train right in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, because that's always smart.
Absolutely. Nothing can go wrong here.
No. Still 35 on the third.
All right, I got that. All right, I got that. Oh, well.
All right.
Take this guy out. How are you feeling at this point? We hit 39. You want to call it here? What are you feeling?
Yeah, we could call it.
No. We'll say it's a little after 2 now.
Yeah. And also, if anything else, then we do catch up with DA.
Oh, yeah.
On Tuesday, then we're not too far off.
Right. Yeah. And we haven't probably crossed that threshold where 40 being
such a detriment to the
to the group thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll call it here. Yeah, I also got a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow anyway.
We should not train. That's not the right thing. We should plan. Maybe we can plan and get enough people on Tuesday or Saturday, depending, and do a Medusa raid.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
because Ian doesn't have, even on his Hib tunes, he doesn't have any at all.
No,
and I only have it on my hero.
Right. Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
Because just as we do when we kind of halfway get to a point where we got some kind of motivate, not a momentum. That's the word I'm looking for. Momentum going. We switch romps.
Yes, that's true. It's true. we'll be going to mid. We'll be going to mid when we get these guys to mid 40. So,
hello, Midgard.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. All right. Well, next week,
relatively short one.
I was gonna say, yeah. Next week we'll stream on Tuesday for sure. I might stream on Thursday.
Cool.
The NFL draft. I may stream that as well. Not the draft itself, but the reactions or to the picks. I'll do something. I'll do something better than I did last year because I'll try to just record it the one time. So
that was insane.
I'll try just to record the one time this time. So we will give that a shot. Hopefully that's better this time.
Like I said, just anything else, just kind of hang out, watch it, stream it, just kind of go through.
There's a good chance that's really what I'm going to do.
Maybe if anything else, you can have maybe kind of something kind of running where you can just kind of type out the names, Green Day's going to pick you as a kicker. Hey, man, good luck, buddy.
I'll take that first round money, guaranteed money.
Dang right, even first round kicker money.
Oh yeah, because no, it doesn't matter kicker.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Which is why you don't pick.
Slot it.
Which is why you don't pick kickers in the first round.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, it's all slotted stuff. I mean, you can get not no trade clause. You can get clauses and stuff like that, how you get your money, but it's basically all slotted.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, heck yeah. Go get that money.
Right.
That kicker money. No, first round money. It doesn't even matter because it's millions of dollars. It's millions. I forget exactly what it is. I had to go and look, but yeah.
From the drop off between round 1 and round 2.
Oh, there's a huge one. Well, first off, you're guaranteed. I want to say, first round money is a 5-year contract, and it's 4 years for the second round. I know that's the big difference between first round and the second round. But yeah, it's basically here. I can Google that real quick.
Yeah, not so much I wouldn't say so much as far as like being drafted DA. I would say, you could probably get, like net worth kind of into the millions throughout a career. Unless you're like, what was his name? Like, was it like Janikowski, whatever that kicker's name for the Raiders?
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Like there was like the one point where he was like technically the NFL's leading scorer because he kicked so many field goals or something like that. Yeah. He might have been like topping over $1 million or something for a year, because I mean, depending, but that's a rare case. I'd say you're definitely making definitely comfortable 6-figure salaries if you're a decent kicker.
Oh no! You were yeah. I mean, it's 6 figures right now. The highest paid kicker in the NFL is Robbie Gould, 7.2.
7.2 million.
Yeah.
Damn. I must be thinking like 90s numbers or something.
Hang on. Let me make sure that's saying what I think it's saying, and it's not like a cumulative, like total contract.
Well, that's what. Yeah, is it like, and it's like 7.2 over like 5 years, but still, that's. I mean, damn.
Average. Okay, so Justin Tucker, his total salary is $20 million. His average a year is 5. Good
God. Go get that kicker money, DA.
It's total guaranteed money, because that's the one you want. Is 12 and a half.
Holy
so
crap!
Guaranteed is 12 and a half. So if they cut him tomorrow, he gets
12 million.
He gets yeah.
That's 20 mil over a course of 5 years, 3 years.
That's a solid question. One that is not on this. One that is not on this list.
So you can't play soccer, but I'll pretend I can kick a football.
Hey, that's all right. There's some guy that I can't. Koo Young Ho. I'm sure that's not how you say his name.
Cool Young Ho.
Sure he has a cool name. That's not how you say his name. That is not how you say his name. I apologize.
Well, it don't translate to this. It doesn't mean the same thing where he's from. His name could be Cool Young Ho, and it's just unfortunate.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just butchered your name. Yeah. So Koo is his first name. I can't missay it. I'm saying it exactly. I can definitely missay it. Let me rephrase that. I'm pronouncing it the way I see it, which is why.
So it sounds like he's Korean.
You tell me how to say it.
Okay, so it sounds like he's Korean. Yeah, you spell it.
Young.
Young. Yeah.
Hoe.
Okay. So it's probably Koo Young Ho.
Sounds good to me.
I would assume, it's Koo Young Ho. See, now the young, like that could even be China. Like the Young Ho isn't that uncommon, unfortunately. Like it's and it's like, yeah, it's young. It's like you could like maybe get away with like saying it's like Jung or something like that, to maybe not necessarily like, make it so that
it doesn't sound exactly like it says.
But there's a good chance.
Like the young host, got it.
There's a good chance.
It's like a good family, good solid family.
But like I've seen where it's like ho, like it's HO. The E at the end is what like makes me think maybe it might be like hoe or something like that. That'll give him at least young hoe. Let's put it this way: there's jokes in the locker room.
Oh, absolutely.
There's no way around it. There's jokes. Okay.
He's got to be very thick-skinned, let me tell you.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Well, heck, if you're gonna be a kicker in the NFL, man, you're cool, young, and a hoe as a man.
Yeah.
Trying to block. Wait a minute. They're trying to block it for misogyny. But see, here's the thing. Like hoe, like the term, like HOE in English is like the farming tool,
it's the garden utensil. Yeah.
Not the thought on the street.
Right.
But they blocked HOE as possible misogyny. Maybe it read context. But like that's awesome name. You're cool and young and a hoe as a man, but you wrote it as HOE. So yeah, it must be context.
Yeah, because then again, I may be a bad example because I might be an admin.
Right. Yeah. It's gonna let you. It'll let you type pretty much whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
So that's interesting.
That's funny.
Because I mean, it has to do with the context. Because if I say like, if I just put like hoe and put two other hoes. Yeah, DA, just type HO. I just want to see if it gets.
Yeah, no, it let that through.
All right, learn English, or maybe because we permitted it after the fact, like, and then it's like close enough to HOE, but it's like learn English, like one's a farming tool.
I think the Twitch is because hoe is just a regular word. HOE.
Right. HOE is just it's a farming utensil.
Oh well, yeah. Who knows? All right.
Hey, and one thing we can always say: Twitch is going to twitch.
Yeah, it will. It definitely
Twitch is going to twitch. That's a given.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that turn was, but
trying to talk about kickers over here, man. Like, what's going on?
Talk about kickers. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask this question. This is a legitimate question.
Oh no.
Pertinent to what we were talking about.
Oh no.
I need to know the answer to this. All right.
Uh-oh.
How much does a cool young hoe make in the NFL?
Probably a lot more. Probably might be the highest paid.
No, I'm talking about the guy, the kicker. How much did he make?
Oh, God, no. He's probably not gonna make too much.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Things are a bit more open than they were.
I don't think they're that open now. I don't think. I'm not saying they're not more open. I'm just saying those are not equal. Those are not equal things right now.
Can a kicker have a double number or it's both?
I never figured that out. First off, I think it's stupid anyhow. That stuff doesn't bother me. You would understand the numbers more than me.
Right.
I couldn't care too much less if my wide receiver wears 1. In fact, if I were an NFL player, I'd want the number 1. I wouldn't care what position I was playing. Corner, wide receiver, lineman, quarterback. Really couldn't care less. I want 1 or 33. Just gonna be what it is.
and like so.
I think the NFL sometimes goes out of their way to make stupid rules.
Sure. Like so DA in general, there's a couple things. It's dependent on your position.
Yeah.
So the most restrictive are the offensive line numbers.
Yeah,
that has to be between 50 and 79. Okay. Then typically from there, because what it is like the rules basically state that if you have a number between 50 and 79 on offense, you're not a legal receiver unless you're declared. But let's just in general, you're not allowed to catch the ball. So
people can quickly notice that you're not the guy catching the ball.
Right. But also because then like you have to declare someone as like if you wanted to put like a big burly guy in there that might be like a rotational like offensive lineman, but you want to be able to run like a trick play where you have him being the guy that catches it. Then like it's basically tight end, but you can declare it for like a play, and you're restricted to how many times you can do that. So what if the ball is deflected and it's caught? That's fair. That's basically an open ball play, and then anybody can get a hold of it as part of a possession for your team.
And but you've never seen so many happy big people if they get the ball.
Oh yeah.
So happy.
Rumble, young boy, rumble. Just I know.
Never been more happy of a person.
You just you've never seen them run so fast. It's about as fast as they can run. If you want to find out what their top speed is, head a lineman.
Let the lineman be like, I'm a running back right now, boy. And you can tell they're not used to doing it.
No.
They're just like, I have it, and I don't know. We're going to hold it.
Don't know what to do.
I've seen on TV where the guy holds the ball like this. We'll hold it up here and just on my shoulder pad and smacking people, like dragging along, trying to chop their legs out always.
So Refrigerator Perry was actually a defensive lineman. He was a nose tackle / defensive tackle.
Yeah.
But what they would do is they would declare him eligible and then use him as a fullback.
Yeah. He was athletic enough.
Yeah.
He could hold the ball well enough.
Yeah. You weren't like once he got his damn maw, his freaking claw on that ball. The ball wasn't going anywhere.
No,
because you weren't like gravity, the ground. No one's hands were going to like pry his hands
him to punch the ball loose. Like there was no
maybe. Yeah, like you really have to catch it. But then, like all you have to do is like, if he had it like even remotely tucked in.
Oh yeah.
You weren't getting to the ball. Like even me, and I'm not even as big as Perry was. Like you tuck that thing in, you're not getting because his back was literally as wide as a refrigerator is tall.
Right.
So, but yeah, he was technically a defensive lineman, and he wore like what 92, I think.
I can't.
Something like that.
I don't know.
A lot of defensive linemen wear 90s.
Yeah. Defensive linemen tend to be in the 90s. Linebackers tend to be in the 50s.
Tend to. On defense, the number of restrictions aren't as hard coded.
Quarterbacks have to be between. Is it 1
and 19, I believe.
It's something like that. Yeah.
For a time, that wasn't the case, but that like as the game progressed and the quarterback position evolved, then basically, they set it up with a very specific set. You have to be between 1 and 19.
Right.
But it's not to say other positions can't use those numbers. Sure. Especially like defensive linemen. Although again, like a lot of defensive secondary, like your safeties and your corners, a lot of them will use like the 20s and the 30s for the most part. A lot of running backs will use 20s and 30s. And also you got to think about it too, because when it kind of developed from the days of like where all the teams played two-way. Receivers will typically be in the 80s along with tight ends. But again, it's not necessarily like you could be in the teens as well. You'll see them all over the place. You'll see single digit ones as well. But as long as you're not in that 50 on offense, technically, as long as you're not in that 50 to 79 range, and then a lot of cases, like you're not going to see a whole lot of receivers with the single digits in the NFL because they're trying to hold them. The other restriction with the NFL around numbers are if numbers have been retired. So you'll have numbers that are retired, which means no one can pick those numbers. Not for a while. I think early on, there might have been, but for the most part, you don't see 3-digit numbers in either like football or basketball or even baseball.
No, because you can get. So how many players on an NFL team is it? 53?
Something like that.
Man roster, I think is what it is.
Yeah. And then you have the practice squad.
Any given year, you have the maximum amount of players you have are 53. Now,
that's
that.
Yeah.
Add in retired numbers and stuff like that. There's probably, basically, I'm saying there's probably maybe 75. The number 75 and down, as in total number. You could
probably have as part of you have your practice squad folks. You have.
But I don't know that they have different numbers on practice squad.
Practice squad, they'll have basically practice squad. They'll still use the same rule set.
Okay.
And they'll have numbers, but they could technically have the same number as someone else on the regular roster.
That's what I thought.
Because they're not taking up one of the number slots, like through the uniforms, unless they get moved up to the regular roster, and then it kind of becomes a matter of, okay, is your number taken? Does it fit within the rules? Okay, fine.
How good are you? Well, if you're coming from the practice squad, it's not like you probably outrank somebody.
Well, no. Yeah, you're not going to take anybody else's number.
No.
So it's more a matter, is that number taken?
Right.
And then does your number, more than likely your number is going to line up with the rule set anyway.
Sure.
And then it might just be a matter of, hey, do you like it? You can't use 0 in football. You can in basketball.
Right. Or 00 in basketball.
Yeah, 00. And those are two different numbers.
Yeah. 0 and 00 are different numbers.
They're treated as different numbers in basketball. And basketball was funny because originally it was designed so that you could, a ref could call it on one hand. So actually what you do is like, so even if you had 5-5, so if you had like the whistle in your hand, so if you wanted to, you'd go 5-5, you do it twice with one hand. Yeah. So you didn't see any 6s, 7s, 8s, or 9s. And but then that changed in the NBA and in some colleges, like some conferences still have restrictions on that. Some schools still have restrictions on that. And then especially like in high school, a lot of times you'll see people pretty much sticking to the original where it was all basically 0 through 5, but you could have the double digits or the single digits of any combination of 0 to 5. So I remember because in my high school, when I played in high school, like you couldn't have 6, 7, 8, or 9 in your number.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember the first person that I really remember. I'm sure there was somebody before him. The first person I really remember having a number that was higher was Rodman, because he got 91, which is 10. His original number was 10.
Sure.
And so he went 91, but he had to get like special permission from the NBA to have that number.
That's
And-
so yeah.
And he was a good enough player that it was they let it happen. He's the first one that I remember having it. Like, I'm sure somebody else had it though.
Bill Russell wore number 6.
I mean, a number higher than 55.
Oh, but no, it's not because it's a number higher than 55.
But that was the rule.
But well, maybe, but like the whole thing is so, and maybe so that they could do it with 2 hands, but like, and fair enough. But like even like, and then that was so because then he had 73. But no, because Murasan for the Washington, he had 77.
Yeah.
And then what's his name for Philadelphia had 76 because he was 7'6". What was his name?
I was gonna say Gorban. That's not it.
But
I can't picture him as well as
the 7'6" guy was after Rodman, but Murasan was before.
Sean Bradley? Is it Sean Bradley?
Sean Bradley's the one I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Sean Bradley was technically after Rodman, but Murasan was before. And he had 77. And maybe they might have made a special thing, but basically once they got allowing, but really once they got to where they were allowing even like single digit, once they allowed it like the 6s, 7s, and 8s and 9s into the mix at all, they really kind of blew up the whole purpose for the restriction in the first place, because you have to make it to where the ref would have to use 2 hands. They would have to use 2 hands for 6. And then so if they had to do like 1, 6, they would have to be able to have the 2 hands free to call out the number. And I think a lot of it too kind of went to where basically once they had the refs mic'd up too, so then they can call, foul number this. They didn't have to use the hands, so then it pretty much freed it up too. But like in Russell's day, the refs weren't mic'd, but I'm not exactly sure, but they cut that restriction. And I remember there's some other ones too. Yeah,
there's other stuff in there, but yeah.
Yeah, and like 8, because I mean like Kobe's 8, wouldn't have gone through. Basically anytime there's from 6, 7, 8, 9, and once that started showing up, it pretty much blew up the whole purpose for the.
Yeah, because I'm looking at Ron Artest. That's the person I was like, I can picture somebody wearing
somebody else with a 90. Yeah.
With a funky number. Artest wore 93, 96. I thought he had another one, to be honest with you. George Michael wore 99. That's the old guy I was trying to think of. I was like, somebody really old wore a really funky number.
Right.
George Michael.
Right. Yeah.
That's it. 99.
I mean, that's way back in the day.
Yeah.
And I think also, I mean, it probably makes more sense for maybe like lower grade, like high school and stuff like that. Hey, Dr. J wore 32.
I thought he wore 6.
He wore 6 as well. We got to realize he played for different teams.
Yeah, I'm picturing him, I think, in the 76ers.
Yeah.
He was better with the Nets, but I think in my head,
I think for the Nets he wore 32.
32 is a popular one. 32, 33, 34. 32, though, is super popular. Anything with 3s and 2s seem to be the way to go.
Yep, 32 and 6 were his numbers.
It's weird, the stuff you can remember. I can't remember what I ate for dinner. I'm not sure that I had dinner. I'm not positive I had dinner. But I could tell you what random player wore what number he wore.
He wore 6 for the 76ers.
Dr. J's still alive.
That was on the tail end of his career, though. Before that,
that was an Afro one.
That was.
Yeah,
I think he had the Afro with New York too. He had So he played with the Virginia Squires. Actually, he wore 32 in college as well.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Because Dr. J was probably one of the bigger names coming in from the ABA when the ABA and the NBA merged.
Absolutely, he was.
Dr. J was one of like probably like and then like when he came in and they joined up the numbers there. I'm sorry, the conferences there. They but yeah, 32 is a popular number. And it's one of those numbers where you'll see also you had even in basketball for a while, you had at least typically not always, there's always exceptions, but for the most part you even had like guards would typically wear within a certain set of numbers, forwards would, and then centers would wear certain numbers. But like like those 30s, like you're saying, like 32, 33, 34 is pretty like you'll see everyone from point guards to forwards to centers to just it's all over the place.
On stream one night, we'll have to go through. We'll do who wore it best type of numbers.
Like
we did that we were just coming up with names, but number 32. Like to me, there's only one person that wears 30. Plenty of people wore 32. There's one that always stands out to me. And that's going to always, that's Magic's number. Like everybody, there are other people that wear it, but it's Magic's number. That's, 30.
Because I mean, like to me, like, and I guess I remember kind of the older days because it was Dr. J wore 32, Bill Walton wore 32.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about again, like, and then when you add, again, you talk about like point guard, forward, center, boom, right there. Sure. 33 was again kind of one of those numbers that 34 not as much, but what I'm saying is more like you saw that more on the bigs,
Barkley,
than you did say on guards. Right.
I think Barkley was
747 for a refrigerator would be fine. Yeah, like the 3-digit number.
Yeah. It's like you have enough space. We'll just see how many.
It'll fit. It'll fit. Yeah.
We got plenty. We can put a fourth number up here. How many? I always laugh at the ones that have the really long last name that it has.
That's what I was about to say. It's like a really stupid long name, and he's got a 1-digit number.
Yeah, it's like almost a circle.
He's got a 1-digit
like
number.
A power button after a while. He's got the line in the middle of his circle.
My name is Uskarivorek Horobich Dorosevich Eintraut-Sorgenstein. I wear number 2.
With a dash. He's got the hyphenated. He's got a hyphenated last name. It's got all of the hyphens and the umlauts and the gaves and everything else on top of it. Like the poor seamstress people who have to, like, whoever it is, have to make those damn costumes. There's like, okay, does he have a nickname? They changed the
Zaza.
Font.
There we go.
They changed the font. The name was so long that you could tell the font.
Oh, sure.
Well, I say font, but the lettering that they used was different. It was weirdly different. It was so clearly different than.
So probably some generic thing, because that was the only thing they could get to get that many, like, that many
letters on there.
Like, there's not enough letters. We don't have enough letters.
Nope.
In that cut. Okay.
No.
We got, okay, what about this cut? No, that cut won't work. All right. Do you have a cut that has all the letters, like, and like especially like all the I's and all
they're like different colors.
Like,
got some white ones, then with some blue and gray.
I hate to tell you, but like, there's only like one cut that has a Q. So,
PR.
Pantamana, I can't say his name now. I actually read it a lot off. He was actually a free safety. Played for the Steelers. Remember the dude?
Polamalu?
Polamalu. Yep, Polamalu. He had like, I'm surprised his helmet fit.
I never understood how that worked. I never understood. Dude, he's one of those players that could never have played offense. He would never made it.
No.
With that hair, it's the easiest thing to grab onto.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yep.
Yeah, Shaq 34 is Shaq. That's who I think of there.
Well, see, I always think about Olajuwon.
Was he 34?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then Barkley.
And Barkley. Yeah, see, to me, Barkley's the next guy that I think of.
But Barkley wore a couple different numbers.
He wore a different number when he went to Phoenix. But I forget. It was like 6. It was a number like that. I don't know if it was 6. It probably wasn't 6.
I had 6. I had 6 in my mind as well. Oh, it was 4. So
there was a low number in my head. I pictured.
And the other one I wanted to double check because he also wore 32.
And then he wore something different when he went to Houston.
No, he's worn 34, 32, and 4. I think it was in Houston where he wore 4.
Maybe he was 30. Yeah, that sounds right.
So
for some reason I can picture that.
Yeah, he was wearing. Yeah. And then I'm trying to just get some pictures of him in his uniforms. Actually, not that many, at least on his Wikipedia page. Go back. Barkley. Some images here. So he wore 34 in Phoenix. He wore 32 with the Sixers. And then he wore 4 with Houston.
So he was 34 in Phoenix?
Yeah.
Huh. See, in my mind, I was picturing him 34 in Sixers. Oh, well. Yeah. Well, there's only one number 23. So I don't care who else wore it. We all know there's only one number 23.
Yeah. And see, I guess again, it kind of comes to when you kind of start to, because I remember people
only one
were wearing 23.
It. No one else counts. Sorry, it's 23.
And, yeah, see this again.
I'm not talking about any other sport. Like
no,
I got that sports.
No, I know.
Yeah, I don't care who else tried to wear number 23, and thought it was a good idea, but there's only one. But
okay, you go ahead with that. This is where like my computer brain starts going. No,
you could look it up. I'll wait.
Oh no, I can.
Which one?
there's a bunch. I mean, that number was like actually fairly ubiquitous.
It was
early on.
Yeah. I'm totally making fun of us.
Kind of wondering why you even pick that number honestly. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of reasons, but like,
did he wear it he wore it in college. He did have it in college.
Oh, he did have it in college, but even like in college, because again, it's weird. It's like, why that number? Because again,
it may have been the only one available.
Might have been.
You're a freshman, so
this is what you get. You don't get to pick it. Yeah, probably.
Now you're good. You're sticking with 23. Okay, fair enough. Favre was 4. Yeah, he was.
Well, then, because then you also kind of start getting into sort of the superstition of it. And it's
absolutely.
Just like, okay, I'm doing good with 23.
One that really gets the brand idea too, where he started wait, hang on, people are buying this because of my number.
Right. Yep.
So, 33, of course, to me is Scotty. Because that's always going to be Pippen's number. I could make the case I could see other people making the case for it to be other people's numbers. There was Kareem and Larry Bird both also wore 30.
Larry Bird, and I think Chamberlain even wore it for a spell.
He may have.
But like to me, it's like
I picture are Bird and Kareem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Double check on Chamberlain.
They don't have as many titles as Pippen, I don't believe. Actually, Kareem does. I take that back.
Okay, I was going to say, don't even get me started on Kareem.
Yeah, Kareem has 6. I knew Bird didn't. That was the main one. But yeah, Kareem, I think people always sleep on how good he. If you look at his numbers, he's just
stupid good.
Yeah, they changed. He's another one of those. Steph Curry will go down as this as well, from a completely different way. They changed the rules for Kareem about dunking, and in college they changed the rules.
Yeah, college they changed the rules.
Yeah,
they were already kind of moving that way because of Wilt,
right?
And then when Kareem came into the pros, they'd kind of already shifted that way, and so then that's where he developed the skyhook.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it was just a way for him to get offense.
Still a shot that I don't know why they don't use more. Like, I don't know if I was 7 feet, built like him. I understand everybody wants to shoot a 3 now, and I'm not saying you shouldn't learn to shoot a 3, but there is.
But I mean, if you think even in the 90s,
that nobody can block.
Yeah, I mean, even in the 90s,
it went away.
I think it was something. I think it was just something too with just how fluid. I think it just speaks to how fluid of his movement. I think because if you really, it's one of those shots that, like, yeah, but not in the right hands. Like, it's like one of those ones where he's able to get position and he's able to get that shot up, and because of his build, because of his build, because of where his shoulders were above everybody else's, and then he could get that hand up. It's almost kind of, I think probably the closer thing to that now is Kevin Durant. He's losing it, but back when Kevin Durant really had that true to form, like mile high release point on his shot.
Yeah.
Like it was little, I mean,
slightly behind his head even.
Yeah. I mean, just almost, kind of pulling a Larry Bird kind of thing there. Yeah. Where it was just the release point on it was just like, he was like scraping his knuckles on the rafters in the place. I mean, it was one of those things where, but like, no one else was going to do that.
Mm-mm.
Just because even they could be just as tall, have the same wingspan. It's just not there for them, Mm-hmm. And I think that skyhook was one of those things too. Where I think the other thing too here is that
it's also a slow shot.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
Given who he was playing against, he could kind of get away with it.
Right.
But nowadays, like, no, like there's going to be somebody scoping
3-hour shot. Come on.
I mean, you talk about Pippen. Pippen would have had that scouted. Rodman would have had that scouted.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
He'd probably be the one to be more likely to be kind of up in that mix. So he'd have had that scouted and would have had that just completely
There are guys dropping down from the 3-point line to get you now. So now it's not just the guy that I'm looking behind me and going, hey, here's my one hand. And I'm going for the shot. By the time I got to here, there's a guard coming over. Everybody's coming to get that ball at that point.
And the perimeter players, like the true to form perimeter players, had also just gotten progressively taller.
Sure, everybody's tall and lanky now.
Yeah, but I'm even thinking about the 90s.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm even thinking about the 90s from when Kareem was in his prime, like doing his stuff.
Sure.
Even just looking to the 90s. The perimeter players were taller. Like back in his day, it was almost kind of like now, where like your small forwards were more like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah,
but they were also kind of like shorter. Like it's weird, but like now you have like 6'5" guys with like 90-foot wingspans, and like it's just a completely different, a different kind of build that you're looking for. That seems to really resonate right now. Whereas before they might have been kind of weird, like tweeners that just didn't quite fit the mold that for the position that they were trying to play, say back in the 90s, early 2000s. But now things have shifted to where now you had guys that would be considered tweeners and never really completely fit anywhere are now finding like those starting positions where they can be players and actually resonate, be the guy you're looking for because of. And so then, I mean, it kind of depends on, it's just the way that kind of stuff kind of shifts. But yeah, you'd have these guys where it's like, oh yeah, he's too big to play small forward, but he's too short to play power forward. And like now that guy's a center.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Potentially, well,
Patrick Williams is a perfect example. He's 6'8".
Right. Yeah.
Now, he might have grown. Everybody's saying that he grew over the summer because he did look taller, but they never updated his height. But he looks bigger.
They never do. That's the thing, too.
Yeah. He's been 6'8" and he's like 7'3" now. We don't know.
Are they finally listing Kevin Durant at least at 6'11", or is he still listed at 6'9"? Like
6'9" or 10. I can't remember which one it is.
But that dude might be 7'1".
He's
now.
7. He's over 7.
He's at least 7 feet. Might be 7'1".
Kevin Garnett was like that too, though.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Garnett was 7 feet. He would not be listed as 7. He was 6'11".
Yeah, exactly.
He would want to be a 7-footer.
Well, I know, like our high school pulled that stuff too. I was forever listed at 185. That was my JV weight.
Dude, I was going to say, I bet you were not 185. I mean, you were at least 185. You were at least 185.
Well, you met me like after college, and I'd kind of my weight kind of made the start of the shift to the other way. But yeah, I was probably kind of at a running weight of about 275 when I graduated from high school.
What linebacker is 185? Little League?
Yeah, exactly. So they had us all listed. They had me at 5'10", 185, which is what I was in 8th grade.
There you go. That's yeah.
In JV, and they never they didn't update the numbers for anybody. So between like that 4-year span, I'd gotten up to about 6'2", and senior year I was about 6'2", 275. And yeah, but I was 5'10", 185 on the
you see somebody
y'all just playing some
other team going, hold up, I don't.
Which is also playing dirty pool because we had a weight minimum that we had to maintain to start on the offensive line of 265. So don't give me this 185 crap.
Yeah.
Like
one of these things is not. One of these things is magic. One of them is lying. None of it. Probably both, but one is definitely.
But you'd see it. Like basically what you'd have is like a lot of them, like they would have like that. We did too. We had this one guy where we'd have the numbers like actually accurate. And it was this guy, Chris Johnson. He was like 6'6", 325 in high school. Mm-hmm. So they listed him straight up because it kind of put the fear of stuff in people. But everybody around him was like 190 or less, maybe 200. But other schools would do similar stuff too. So they'd have one guy.
Gamesmanship, we'll call
You'd
it.
have that one guy, and like sometimes they would do like they're running back. And like we had this one team, like they even like I know for a fact they tossed 20 pounds on that dude. I know they added 20 pounds to that guy on the book. He wasn't that and he was like, yeah, as like a tailback.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah.
Yeah. So they had him, they basically took him, okay, we're going to give him his current weight and we're going to add 20 pounds to it as a tailback just to scare these fools.
Hey, heads up. I pulled something that I wasn't expecting to kill me.
Oh, good grief. And I have like none of my buffs like anywhere near where they should be.
That might have been. Fortunately, I did beat him up a little bit. You might be able to finish him off.
Finish one of them. Okay, here we go. Good Lord.
Good Lord. They hit harder than they should hit.
But well, yeah, they hit pretty hard, and then that poison's just nasty.
Because I was okay, yeah, I'm good. Boom, I'm dead. Like, how did I
think if I'd have gotten that poison, I'd have been in bad shape.
Oh, well.
I'll revive you.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
At the very least.
We're playing people that can do that. I forgot.
Yeah, we're playing. Yeah.
Healing and whatnot. All kinds of crazy little buffs.
That's the other thing with the Friar Pally combos.
True.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Because you have, you know, kind of the tank, at least in PvE, you got the tankiness, you've got the overall offense, depending on how you're spec'd. I probably, if we're going to switch over to where I'm playing Friar with your Pally, I'll probably respec, because I've been kind of going with more of a tri-spec kind of build out, just so I can have enough, keeping my enhancement fairly well up there, but bumping up my healing instead of my staff. Keeping them fairly equal, so at least I'm not a complete chump. But
right.
Yeah, if we go the Pally Friar combo, I'd probably respec and bump up my staff so we can
go
so
offense.
That way we don't have
you might as well go all offense.
Like it's like one wiffle ball bat and then like a slightly bigger, slightly heavier hitting wiffle ball bat.
Or the good wiffle ball,
not the really good wiffle ball bat,
not the dollar store one. Yeah, that one with that hard red plastic.
Yeah, because at 39, I'm 25 in staff.
See, you honestly,
it's not terrible, but
why wouldn't you just switch over altogether? Because especially if I'm running my Thurg with the PBT and Pally being a Pally.
What I would do, I'd probably keep my enhancement roughly where it is. It's at 34 right now. I'd probably keep that right about there. And then dump as much into staff as I can, and then maybe get enough points into. There's some utility spells like maybe I probably have maybe like something in like the mid-teens, because then I can have like a better res, and the like cure poison, cure disease, and then wherever near sight is. Let me double check where that cure near sight is, because that could be good for your. Okay, maybe not near sight. That's at 25. I may not get up that high. But cure disease
and cure poison, I have
6 and 7.
Yeah.
Oh, those are those baseline spells.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You have that. I might
anything in rejuve. Nothing is in rejuve.
Okay. Well, I probably get up to 15 just to get that better res then, and then call it a good. That way, yeah, because then there's some other ones that I know that also, like right now I can't see it because it's been replaced with higher level spells.
Oh, right, yeah.
Actually, you know what? I might get near sight lower because it's already yellow. I might get it sooner. Anyway, stuff like that. Just utility stuff that we can get, but yeah, otherwise just go primarily staff. The other question is I don't know how, like, is respecking. I don't think I've respec'd since I've been on Celestius.
I don't think I have either.
I don't know how painful. Like, is it old school? Like, wait till you're 40.
Yeah,
which I can make do.
Or I could just hit respec all right here, and it possibly could do it. We never know. I'm gonna have to click it now to see which one if it does it.
You must be speaking with your trainer.
Okay. Oh, so maybe if I'm talking,
have to go to the master trainer and then see if he turns you down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, we'll get you going before we end up talking for another 2 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. we had stopped playing about an hour ago, I think. So
I know.
it is now 3:00.
All right. Hey.
Yeah.
DA, thanks for hopping on, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Good chatting with you.
Appreciate everybody else hopping in as well. Let me check and see real quick.
See if anyone's playing. And then you can usually get some pretty decent points in. But yeah. Well, but yeah, we can especially we can kind of get. The question is too. I keep also hearing that this server may not be doing as well as it was. Maybe, who knows? So the problem
the
with
numbers seem low. I mean, just kind of moving around. You know when there's more activity. You're running.
Sure.
Granted, we're in kind of a weird spot, but
yeah,
we were there in Cotswold, and I don't remember passing people. That I know that's a silly way to do it, but I kind of pay attention to as I'm in towns, rolling through. Like here tonight, I've seen one person
Right.
that kind of comes up occasionally, but we
Yep.
seem to be sort of the same general area. But yeah, I haven't seen the activity. That's usually what I go by. How much activity am I seeing rolling people in and out? I never
Well,
remember
especially
which
on.
one. There's a place you can actually go look. I know that, but
Yeah, you can see the numbers. But also I think as far as like right for this uh shard especially, I would probably hit up like the kind of the main RVR hub and kind of
true.
see what's going on there. That would probably be your, like, if you want to kind of
Better
the
feel.
optic, if you want to get the
Mm-hmm.
optic for what's going on, that would probably be your better bet. But yeah, you can also, I think it's stats or
Yeah, I can never remember what it
realm. I think
is.
it's slash realm. I think you can see the numbers of who's at least in your.
Slash Realm does the which ones what keeps everybody has.
Oh,
RVR. Yeah.
it's stats. I can't. I need to get on.
Stats gives up yours, like your kills recently.
Server info. That's the one. Thanks, DA.
Okay. So right now, total players 175.
Fairly even overall.
Yeah, but not many.
But yeah, the actual Frontiers numbers is pretty low.
And that's probably that could be one full group.
Of all the different tunes you could have going.
With the multiple, yeah.
How easy
That
it is to
could be like two
multi-account.
players, two actual people.
Because people actually will run buff bots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Even with the, because you get so many buffs, like especially like the clerics and stuff like that,
Just
that you
extra,
you can't get from the Celestius buffs.
Right.
So that makes sense.
Right.
So, well, I mean, if you think, probably safely divide it. If you really wanted to be realistic, you could probably drop it down by about a third.
That's what yeah.
So, yeah, you probably.
Right around the ones out in the frontiers, you probably have one group of valves, one group of mids.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And maybe a group and a half, maybe two, maybe a group and a half of hibs in the frontiers.
When I wonder, do they count the bots that are sitting in the keep or kind of sitting in that base, like as being quote unquote in the frontiers?
I would think so.
Maybe
they're there.
Technically, yeah, because it's not a zone. There's not a zone load.
It's not like the old days where everybody just kind of camped them out inside of
yeah, and you kind of zone out. I don't know how they're qualifying that. So then, yeah, if they're counting, the
names pop up.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't have anybody for yet. I think once you get to 45, you can accept a quest. Yeah, 45 and up.
Oh, well, my pal.
You're not that far off.
I was gonna say he's 44. So.
Oh, there you go.
All
right, cool.
Yeah. All right, man.
Let's get going before we go again.
What was that?
I said, let's get going before we get going again.
Absolutely. I was sitting there. I was like, oh, I'll just look at. Nope, I'm not going to look it up.
Nope, not going to do it. Not going to shut down the PC.
This is not the way to do it.
Windows L is your friend.
Seriously. I just let it. I gotta let
Alt F4, Alt F4, and Windows L, and then you're good.
That's it, man.
All right. Thanks so much, everyone that hopped on tonight. Hope everyone has a really great weekend. This is Getting Work signing off.
Later, fam. Let's
P-A-A.